Good day, my lovely people. Now, I just want to wish you all happy Christmas and a Merry New Year, if that's the way around you meant to put it. But I stop the press. I've got some big news today in progress stakes. Now, curiosity always killed the cat. Well, it certainly did with me. And you know that I'm the sort of person that if someone says, no, you can't do that, or that won't be possible, or something like that, well, I have to try it anyway. Now, I have been holding off on a lot of the things they told me I wouldn't be able to do, but today, just out of curiosity, I thought I'd try two of them. Now, you know that the socket is miles too big. I showed you that a few days ago. And it is still, I'm now on 5 socks. So it really is borderline not wearable. But I'm wearing it at short distances, and when I'm out and when I'm inside or sitting down, I don't wear it. And I truly think that there'll be a point where I actually can't do that quite soon. But whilst I still can, I will until I get my next socket casting on the 13th of January. But what I wanted to know was whether I would actually be able to walk without crutches. Now, I can walk with one crutch, but it's becoming quite painful because of the size of the socket and the fact that my leg's bottoming out, and that is not supposed to happen. So I've been back to 2 crutches, but I know that I can walk with one. Now, the other day at physio, he wanted to try one-legged balance, and I said no, because I've got too much bulk, I'm wearing too many socks, the socket's too big, and there's too much risk of damage to the end of the leg. So I wouldn't. But there are some times during the day when I've noticed that I can actually walk without any crutches. It's quite inconsistent, and I suppose it depends on the size of the leg, whether I've just put it on or not, and that sort of thing. But I know that I can do it, and I fully expect that when they give me a socket that fits properly, I will pretty much almost stroll out of there without crutches, nearly. But I wanted to see whether I could at the moment, bearing in mind the socket's way too big and it's painful. So this is what no crutches looks like today. Now you can see it's slightly painful, that's why there's a limp, but I can on a good, when I'm having a good 10 minutes, I can actually walk without the limp, but the limp is literally because the socket's the wrong size now and I need a new socket. But I know it's possible, so that walking without aids will be coming very, very soon. And the other thing that I wanted to know was, now I walk past the bike which is on the indoor trainer in the garage every day when I go out to the car. Now, I was told that this socket wouldn't work with the bike because the cut in the back of the socket behind the knee was too high and it might need to be lowered. And I'm on a time trial bike, so that means that the riding position is more acute, and I know that I need to get at least 90 to 95% bend in the knee to be able to ride the bike. I measured it before my knee replacement. Now, yes, I tried it. I wanted to know if it was actually possible with this leg, bearing in mind it's the wrong size. I've got so much bulk in all the little sock layers behind my knee that I can't bend it as well as I perhaps would be able to if it was fitting properly. But I tried it anyway. Now, don't get too excited too quickly, because if you watch this again, I actually put the heel on the pedal, not my toe. What that does is it opens up the amount of bend required, just a fraction. Because when I was riding the mountain bike, when I first had the knee replacement, and I couldn't quite get a pedal go round, I could make a pedal go round when my heel was on the pedal, not when my toe was on the pedal. Now, I can get the pedals to go round with my heel on the pedal and 5 socks on. So I am feeling quite positive that I will be able to try the bike again once I've got a properly fit-in socket. At the moment, because I don't have the result of the ACC claim, I only have one leg, so I have to make the walking leg work for cycling as well. And I'm trying to avoid having to adapt the bike crank length to make the leg go round. But I have to say, I'm feeling quite encouraged that I could actually get it to go round today, even though my heel was on the pedal and not my toe. Now, if I took 5 socks off, I reckon that would be closer. It is quite high up at the back of the knee, so how that would work over time, I don't know. But do you know what? The fact I had 2 feet going around on pedals was pretty bloody exciting. Because the last time I did that, I think, was over 9 months ago, the last time I could do that. So, yes, walking with no crutches and pedaling a full rotation. That's what I achieved today. How exciting is that? Now, the Cupcake Cartel Swimming Challenge. It's all hotting up a little at the top of this table. Bear in mind, I only joined it on the 12th of December, okay? So I've been swimming 2 weeks. Now, in those 2 weeks, I have covered 21,000 kilometers. Yes, 21,000 kilometers. And I, at present, am sitting in 3rd place. All the others have been doing it since the beginning of the month. Now, the person that I've just overtaken today, because I went today, she went twice to nick 3rd place back off me and did 4K. So I went today and did 2K to get 3rd place back, but I'm not in 3rd place by much. So I know that if she goes for a swim again, I'll lose it again. However, what is a bit more exciting is that I've only done this in 2 weeks. Now, you imagine the total I'd be on if I had started at the beginning of a month. And this is 2 weeks ago, post-amputation, and the first time I've consistently swum this year almost. And 2nd place, at this precise moment in time, 2nd place is on 25,000, and I'm on 21,000. Now, it is possible to get there before the end of the year, month. But is he going to go back to the pool, or has he gone on holiday? I don't know. So I've got a tentative 3rd place at the moment, but whether I'll keep it, I'm not sure. And finally, today I went swimming, as I said before. I just wanted to tell you the tales of the swimming pool today. And every time something happens that I can tell you about, it makes me smile just a bit more that I achieve all this whilst also being a disabled swimmer. So I went to the pool today, and we had the usual, somebody has to collect the leg, put it in the office, blah, 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 blah. And I rock up at the side of the pool, and there's no one there. So I get in, I'm swimming up and down. I decided I'm just going to do an easy 2K. I'm not going to go mad. It's Boxing Day after all. And that's all I needed to get back into 3rd place. And 1,400 metres or so in, somebody gets in, not in the next lane, the lane, but one over. Now, this person's wearing knee-length shorts and flippers. And they were swimming freestyle. And it was not until I'd gone past him going the other way a few times that I noticed he was not actually kicking very much, considering he had flippers on. So swim fins, not kicking. So I thought, I wonder if this one-legged swimmer can get past this guy with fins on. That would be quite amusing. Now, when I decided to try this, I was a length behind him. Well, he was a length ahead, we were a length apart. Now, within a couple of 100 metres, I actually managed to draw level with him and get past. I found that to be quite a triumph, but I looked at my watch and we were only on about just 1,650 I was stopping at 2,000. So I thought, can I get past him a second time? And I worked out that if he carried on going at the same speed, I'd maybe be on 1,800 or so, and I got past him again, about the same pace. I got past him again, so that made me think, I've got 200 to go. Could I get past him a 3rd time? At that point, he got out. It's like, damn. So I carried on, finished my 2K, and when I got to the end of the 2,000, just as I was finishing, he got back in. Anyway, I did achieve what I wanted to achieve, and that was to pass somebody who had 2 legs and 2 fins, and I only have 1 leg and no fins. So there, and I did it twice. So that made me feel quite happy today. All in all, quite a triumphant day. So, what have you achieved today? Let me know. Have a lovely evening, and I'll talk to you soon.